Welcome, and thanks for joining us for our fifth message covering values that turn ordinary people into extraordinary leaders. A family had twin boys whose only resemblance to each other was their looks. If one felt it was too hot, the other thought it was too cold. If one said the TV was too loud, the other claimed the volume needed to be turned up. Opposite in every way, one was an eternal optimist and the other a doom and gloom pessimist. Just to see what would happen, on the twins' birthday, their father loaded the pessimist's room with every imaginable toy and game. The optimist's room he loaded with horse manure. That night, the father passed by the pessimist's room and found him sitting amid his new gifts, crying bitterly. "Why are you crying?" the father asked. "Because my friends will be jealous. I'll have to read all these instructions before I can do anything with this stuff. I'll constantly need batteries, and my toys will eventually be broken," answered the pessimist twin. Passing the optimist twin's room, the father found him dancing for joy on the pile of manure. "What are you so happy about?" he asked. To which his optimistic twin replied, "There's got to be a pony in here somewhere." Are you an optimist? You know, leaders are, just by nature. They're like the little boy who said there's a pony somewhere. They will make you smile. They will make you laugh. They will brighten your day every time you come in contact with them. As a matter of fact, they're contagious. People are drawn to successful leaders. Why? Because they energize them. They re-energize them. They give them a lift and a brightness in life. Leaders are always passionate about what they're doing, passionate about life, and they bring others along and make others passionate. This is what makes them a leader. This is what will make you a leader. Leaders arrive enthusiastic and positive in the morning. They get to work and they are just thrilled to be there. They're thrilled that they're an owner and they get to go to their office. And they stay enthusiastic and positive all day long. It does not matter what happens to them. If a cleaner walks out the door, they're just like happy as can be about it because they wanted them to walk out the door anyway. Leaders are positive people regardless of what happens, regardless of what that client says. Why are they positive people? Why do they keep coming back with a smile on their face? Because they want to get to the next level. And they know that leaders are positive people. So as soon as you become negative, you cannot possibly get to the next level because you're no longer a successful leader. So they make every day their very, very best day. They don't rely on changes for happiness. They find happiness in what they're currently sitting on. They don't look at that employee and go, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe I have to have people like this." They are thankful they have that person, and they look at them and their skills and bring out their seeds of greatness. They work with them. They communicate with them. They lead them into greatness so everybody can get to the next level together. They remember the days when how they were feeling before that employee that they're not complaining about wasn't there. Then they couldn't find employees. Now they found an employee, and now it's not a good employee. Successful leaders don't look at it like that. They remember that the day they did not have an employee, and they are grateful they're there today. They do not delay their happiness. They don't hold grudges for what happened. They're not worried about tomorrow. They're simply excited about today, and they're not going to waste a day being unhappy. They're a little bit like a baby. A baby doesn't hold grudges. A baby doesn't worry about tomorrow. They're just excited about today. Go wake up a baby and go get a baby that just woke up in the morning and tell me that that isn't the cutest, most adorable, most contagious smiling thing you've ever seen. Start your day the same way. Be positive on purpose. You know, you can wake up with two mindsets. Well, you do wake up with two mindsets. Some days you wake up and go, "God, it's going to be a good day." And some days you wake up and just want to pull those blankets right over your head again and go back to sleep because you know it's going to be a bad day. And you can decide whether or not you want it to be a bad day all day long or if you want to cut that off at the pass and only make it last 1 minute. Successful leaders will cut that off at the pass. Many of them will get up and exercise and get those endorphins going so that they turn that bad mood into a good mood. It's exactly what I have to do on those mornings when I wake up and go, I do not want to go through this day. I don't want to face it. I don't want to do it. I don't feel like being around today. Get out of bed, read something inspirational, and go work out. And do it early. The earlier you start that day, the better that day will be. By the end of the day, you're like, God, I'm glad I didn't stay in bed today because it's been a great day. Leaders appreciate what they have. As I said earlier, they appreciate the employee. Even if they're a pain, they're glad to have that pain. They even don't mind a flat tire in a company car because they're grateful they have the company car. No matter what happens, the leader just keeps right on smiling. After all, it takes less muscles to smile than it does to frown, so you might as well take the easy way out. Again, leaders have two mindsets. Monday mornings, one thing you can do is hate it, or the other thing you can do is embrace it. And normally how you feel about going to work on a Monday morning says it all. It's how you feel about that job. Embrace Monday mornings. Even if you like being an owner but you just don't like Monday mornings, and change something that makes you like them. I tie my numbers together on Monday mornings. So if I sell anything, I don't look at them after Thursday night. So if I sell anything on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, it's all yay, goes to the positive line, and I can see if I'm ahead of plan on Monday. So I'm always eager to get out of bed and see how I did. I embrace a Monday. Remember, whatever attitude you have, whether you're an optimist or a pessimist, that is the seed that you are planting in everybody who is around you. You are indeed the leader of your company. You might not be a successful leader, and therein lies the catch. If you plant seeds of pessimism in your company, that is what you will raise, pessimistic plants. If you plant seeds of happiness, you will have happiness. You will be surrounded by happiness. You can be as happy as you want to be by your own attitude and what you plant. Be a leader. Do what successful leaders do. Plant seeds of happiness. Spend the entire next week smiling and just keep on smiling. No matter what goes wrong, keep on smiling. And we'll see you next week.